Battle through the firmament. Great world. Chapter 468. Return. The bronze warship of Yunlo. After recognizing the approaching warship, Elder Wu and Elder Fang were overjoyed. The latter flipped his palm, and a dark-colored token appeared in his hand. He poured some origin key into it. Instantly, the light on the dark-colored token vibrated. A faintly discernible airflow seemed to pass through space. It spread out in all directions. This token was the Yunlo Academy's communication token. It was extremely precious when it came to the spatial formation. Only a very small number of elders had this token. As the Academy's enrollment elder, Elder Fang was one of them. He had gone out many times, so he had one as well. We're here. He saw the bronze warship steadily landing on a distant hill. Suppressing the excitement in his heart, Elder Wu and Elder Fang flew away together. Crack, crack, crack. When the two elders landed in front of the bronze warship, the cabin door of the warship slowly opened, and the person in the lead walked out. It was Su Jiang. Elder Su, how was the competition? When they saw that Su Jiang was safe and sound, the two of them felt slightly relieved. At least, they didn't encounter any danger along the way. The result of the competition will be announced to the entire star field by the heavens in a few days. Seeing Elder Wu and Elder Fang, Su Jiang wasn't surprised. He patted the wrinkles on his sleeves and said with a smile, "Could it be that the Yunlo isn't at the bottom this time?" Elder Fang's heart skipped a beat when he saw Su Jiang's smile. He asked in a probing manner. Elder Wu looked behind Su Jiang, waiting for a few students to come out. "Elder Fang, your words are a little disheartening." Without waiting for Su Jiang to reply, a hearty laugh could be heard from the cabin door. Xiaoyan. Hearing this voice, Elder Fang immediately recovered his senses and looked over. Xiaoyan was the first to walk out. Behind him, Wu Shaoqi also happily ran out and threw herself into Elder Wu's arms. Finally, Ma Huyang and Zhu Tianhou came out one after another. "Where's Lin Dao?" They saw that there was one less person. Elder Wu's expression changed slightly. He hugged Wu Shaoqi tightly and looked at Su Jiang with a trembling voice. Lin Dao was a student that he admired very much. Why was he missing? "Grandpa, Lin Dao has joined the lifeless heavenly sect and has left." Wu Shaoqi raised her head and said in a crisp voice. Elder Fang and Elder Wu's facial expression relaxed. Fortunately, the cruelest thing that had happened in their hearts had not happened. The lifeless heaven sect. Not bad, it is a good sect. After sighing, Elder Wu suddenly looked at Wu Shaoqi and patted her head. He said, "How did your results go this time? Don't worry, you didn't embarrass the academy." She stuck out her tongue. Wu Shaoqi didn't say anything either. When she returned, Su Jiang asked her not to say the good news first. He would wait until all the elders were present to announce it. After all, the Yunlo Academy had been useless for many years. This time, they were finally able to hold their heads high. Naturally, they had to choose a suitable time to announce it. "You child." Upon hearing this, Elder Wu became anxious. He looked at the other few people but didn't have any intention of saying it. This made the two of them suffer. Although looking at the expressions of the crowd, it seemed like the Yunlo Academy's results were better than the others, they were still very anxious when they didn't know the final ranking. "All right, Grandpa, don't ask any more. Let me tell you, Star Moon Island." Seeing that Elder Wu still wanted to ask more, Wu Shaoqi pulled him to the side and told him what she had seen and heard on Star Moon Island. Swoosh, swoosh. While they were talking, dozens of lights suddenly burst out from the academy below. Each ray of light contained an elder who was rushing towards them. After receiving the message from Elder Fang, they immediately put down their work. They informed the other elders and rushed toward the place. Something big must have happened if they found out that they were using the badge. No one dared to show any neglect. "Elder Fang, what happened?" Elder Su, you're back." The leading elder was dressed in a red robe, and his name was Guo Yan. He was also an elder like Elder Wu, and he was usually in charge of the external affairs of the academy. Above the bronze warship, with the emblem of the Yunlo Academy, no one would be able to notice that Su Jiang had entered the formation. When Guo Yan said this, the people behind him immediately saw the bronze warship, Su Jiang, and the others. All of them landed on the ground with joyful expressions and began to ask questions at the same time. Elder Su, how's the 4 academies competition? Where's Lin Dao? Why isn't he here? How strong are the students from the other 3 academies? In almost an instant, the elders threw out countless questions. When they heard Xiaoyan, they felt a headache coming on. Su Jiang did not make a sound. He only waved his hand and said after everyone had finished speaking, the grand competition this time around. The Yunlo had achieved a pretty good result. They didn't let anyone down. 3 days later, the heavens will send down a sacred message. The result of this competition will be announced to the entire star field, so I would like to invite all the chiefs to send invitations to inform the various gangs in the capital of chaos. Invite them to participate in the Saint Descent ceremony 3 days from now. This will also show the might of our Yunlo. Invitation. Hearing this, everyone was shocked. A trace of excitement flashed across Guo Yan's eyes. He looked at Su Jiang with uncertainty and said, could it be that the Yunlo has won first place this time? As soon as the words left his mouth, it instantly attracted the attention of all the elders. Since this was the case, could it be that Yunlo had really become the 4 academies competition's number 1? Su Jiang's eyes swept across everyone. He smiled and didn't reply. He only said in a soft voice, everyone, don't worry. The Yunlo's results this time will definitely not disappoint you all. After I have discussed this matter with Elder Xiao, all of you can go and carry it out. Alright, just based on the orders of the 2 elders. The joy in Guo Yan's eyes intensified when he heard this. He knew Su Jiang's character very well. Apart from his cold attitude, he was also extremely cautious. If it wasn't for the good news, the latter would not have made such a big fuss and wanted everyone in the capital of chaos to know about it. On the side, Elder Wu's face was also filled with excitement. He held back his pounding heart and answered excitedly, haha, there's no need to discuss with me. Let's do as Elder Su says. Suddenly, a clear laugh was heard. The space not far away trembled slightly as Elder Xiao walked out with big strides. When they saw Elder Xiao, all the elders automatically opened up a path for him, allowing him to walk straight to Su Jiang. Thank you for your hard work. Elder Xiao looked at Su Jiang and nodded his head in satisfaction. From the former's eyes, he could tell what Su Jiang was thinking. The Yunlo Academy had obtained an outstanding result. This matter was too important, so he had to publicize it. They are the ones who have worked hard. These guys are not bad. Su Jiang slightly turned his body and looked at Xiaoyan and the other 3 with a smile. I know, for the academy to be able to achieve this kind of result, they have contributed a lot. Elder Xiao nodded slightly and looked at them with a smile. He looked at Xiaoyan and the others and said, you guys go back and rest first. Tomorrow, I will ask the elders to invite you over for a discussion. Farewell. Xiaoyan did not decline when he heard this. Ever since he had entered the Yunlo Academy, his mind had relaxed. His tensed nerves, which had been tensed for several months, were finally relaxed. Immediately, he felt an endless amount of fatigue surging over. He needed a good rest. He nodded at Elder Xiao. Ma Huyang and Zhu Tianhou took the lead and soared into the sky, heading towards the realm in valley. Xiaoyan, on the other hand, rushed towards the heavenly peak where Zuna and Kalen were. They had not seen each other for nearly 3 months, and he really missed them. All of you can go and carry it out. Elder Xiao looked at all the elders indifferently and said in a soft voice. Yes, everyone responded and left with different thoughts. All the elders left this place. Wu Shaoqi also yawned and dragged Elder Wu away. First place. After everyone left, Elder Xiao looked at Su Jiang with a serious expression and said with uncertainty. When he saw Su Jiang nod his head, Elder Shao finally couldn't help but laugh loudly. The smile that he had suppressed for several years seemed to have come out at this moment, and it was filled with joy. Good, good. After a long while, Elder Shao stopped and sighed deeply. His aged face was filled with joy at this moment. No matter what, even if we ask the Qi and Bai elders to come out, we must let all the people in the capital of chaos know about the success of the Yunlo Academy. Chapter end. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.